One shot.
That's good from Howard. A superstar summer, Greg, for the Los Angeles Clippers in Kawhi Leonard and in Paul George. Greg, they have two elite wings, great defenders in their prime.
Give them credit, but also Kawhi Leonard pushing the levers behind the scenes. He wanted another superstar to join him in recruiting Paul George, who still had 2 years left on his deal in OKC. Kawhi took unprecedented control of his free agent destiny.
And the Lakers with possession here. The Clippers getting the bucket. Here's James. Davis, the pass to Howard. And it's slammed in by Howard.
Yeah, the big man, the brow, finding a teammate and does a great job of seeing somebody that's uncovered.
It's Kuzma penetrating. Shoots over Leonard. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs. And positionless basketball, all the rage. And Kyle Kuzma really fits that mold. Is he a 3? Is he a 4? I don't know, but he gets buckets.
Patrick Beverly, he's checked in for Lou Williams. That one misses. And very light-footed is Kuzma. Moves well for his size.
You know, kind of a tweener in terms of build, but he has the ability to light up that scoreboard, something every team can use.
Here's Beverly following the bucket by the Lakers. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And this is who he has become. Leonard, with the great body control, takes the hit and still able to sink the shot and one.
The Clippers shooting their first free throw of the game right now.
Many thought the Raptors or Lakers would land Kawhi, but in the end, he came to the Clippers to write his own legacy. Returning to Southern Cal, where he grew up, was a big part of his decision. The big surprise was how Kawhi was out recruiting other stars behind the scenes to join him with the Clippers.
Now, here's Kuzma. 5 on the clock. Back to Howard. That one misses. George with the defensive effort. They've got the 5-on-3 advantage. And it's LeBron James with the rebound. The Lakers have gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. And Davis gets it to go.
That's just such good touch. I mean, with that length, Kevin, once he turns, he's got a shooting window that feels wide open.
Passes it to Leonard. Shoots over Kuzma. And the Clippers miss again.
Well, with his touch from mid-range, Kevin, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here.
And as things present themselves throughout a game, teams have to adapt on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team, Greg.
Some changes here for the Lakers. JaVale McGee's checked in for Anthony Davis. Caldwell Pope comes in for Kyle Kuzma. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Green. The Clippers also making some changes. Zubac is checked in for Harold, and it's Patterson in for Maurice Harkless.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Clippers trail by 8. The pass to Zubac. Now here's Leonard, guarded by McGee. Leonard against James. McGee with the block. They recover it. And George kicks to Leonard. Goes back up. And James pulls it down. Lakers leading by 8. Caldwell Pope on the wing. McGee in the high post. He's looking for Howard and finds him. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
I'll be honest, I thought there's no way that he's missing that close. That's a bunny. Give it up for the aggressive defense, Kevin.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Rondo against Beverly. Knocked away. Pass to McGee. And it's McGee slamming it down.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Well, how good have they been on the inside tonight, just getting down into the painted area and just dominating, controlling that spot.
And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. Lakers lead by 10. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. Paul George had that nasty broken leg back in 2014. He describes what inspired him to come back even stronger.
My inspiration really came from my mother. You know, her dealing with stroke.
Well, what a story. George worked hard to get back and is not disappointed in his return.
You know, recovering from a devastating injury is never easy, but George's perspective and commitment helped him to overcome it.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And taking a look at the Lakers' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing in the game?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
They couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
So for the Clippers right now, we've got Kawhi Leonard, Ivica Zubac, who's out there with Patrick Patterson. Then it's Paul George, and it's Beverly in at the one.
Now, Cousins just sensing there was going to be an opening and then found his man.
Clippers trail by 12. Early part of the season, Brett, did you take a while to get back in the swing of things, or were you ready to go out of the gates?
In order to stay in the NBA, Kevin, no, I could not do that.
Right, yeah.
I could not do that.
You played 14
I know,
years.
But I loved coming into training camp being in tip-top shape. It really was something I took a lot of pride in, is that I wanted to be going so that our practices for our coaching staff was something we could get through. Now, I understood the role of other guys on the team where it might take a little while for them to get going, but for my mindset and my confidence in the year, I wanted to make sure that the off-season and the work that I was putting in, because that's where players improved the most, I was going to come into camp ready to go.
And Coach can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high-efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Anthony Davis is checked in for JaVale McGee. Howard comes in for DeMarcus Cousins. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Caldwell Pope, and it's Green in for Rajon Rondo. Now, here's Kuzma. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Lou Williams won Sixth Man of the Year for the third time last season. He joined Kevin McHale and Detlef Schrempf as the only players to win the award in consecutive seasons. And with the most career points ever scored off the bench, maybe they should just name this award after him. Kevin?
David, I'm all for it. Thank you so much. And boy, is he in good company. Yep, it counts.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
Tip of the cap there. I mean, that defense was good. The finish was better.
And the Lakers call time here. Well, you knew that Kawhi Leonard would be a huge name in the free agency market last summer, especially after winning his second Finals MVP.
And Kawhi let the pieces fall before making his decision. Was the last major free agent to choose where he was going to play. Ended up shaking up the NBA in the process by joining the Clippers.
Now here's James. Pass to Howard. Got a piece of it. Here's Shamet to the paint. James finds Davis all alone. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. LeBron's got 3 assists in the game. Clippers trail by 12. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. And George gets it to go.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
And the Lakers call time here. Well, Brent, you look at the explosive numbers George has put up. A lot of it has to do with how he runs the pick and roll.
Incredible at his size and his ability to read the defenses in pick and roll situations. Anytime there's a defender that decides to go under on Paul George from the perimeter, he can let that thing rip from the three-point line. Last year, I think you saw him with the most poise that he's ever played with in his career. I expect that to continue.
Avery Bradley, he's checked in for the Lakers. Quinn Cook comes in for LeBron. And again, no good by the Lakers. And so George will bring it up for the Clippers. It's a 10-point game. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Such a difficult guy to keep up with and also have a conversation with. Leonard, sometimes all you can do is foul him.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
Yeah, and he wasn't someone you wanted to foul if you were defending him last season. 85% is what he made from the line.
And the Lakers with some changes. Howard comes in for Bradley. And it's LeBron in for Cook. He's perfect from the line this time.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
George against LeBron. Here's Davis, a second chance effort. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Well, you can see that AD was trying to bait the defense into jumping first. He wisely gets the contact and marches himself straight to the foul line. You take a look at Anthony Davis and his frame and think about his rookie year coming in so thin and moved around a lot by bigger, stronger players in the post. No longer the case, as he's put on a ton of muscle to that frame and continues to grow in the strength area along with his confidence. That's helped him out a lot.
And the Clippers call time here. You know, these are the guys you need to be aware of if you don't want your pocket picked. Here are last season's steals leaders. Paul George on top.
There were so many nights when he controlled the game through his defense. Not a surprise to see him ranked at the top.
And the first one drops.
I just wonder for teams that are playing against Anthony Davis, 48 minutes of that kind of length out on the floor, he just becomes an imposing player defensively.
Clippers trail by 10. And George, here we go. Shamet the pass to Green. He kicks to Leonard. Leonard draws the double.
This is one where the second foul is probably going to cost you some minutes in this game.
He's got free throw attempts number 4 and 5 here. First free throw is good.
Well, there's a quiet intensity that Kawhi Leonard brings to both ends of the floor, a defensive menace, and it's amazing to watch him just how disruptive he can be when he's guarding the 1, 2, 3, or even 4-man and messing up offensive scheme.
And just doing a much better job of getting to the line this quarter than he did in the first.
Kuzma kicks to Davis. Fades away. Not going to go that time. The Clippers go the other way with it. 24 seconds left in the first half of the game. Leonard finds George. A beautiful reverse layup. George has got 6.
Yeah, that first quarter was a bit shaky. Good to see a player who doesn't let a slow start get to him.
James, the pass to Howard. Back to LeBron. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And here are the Clippers now. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of it's the Lakers out on top at halftime. They have a nice 7-point lead. Shaq, what was your takeaway on the Lakers?
Well, it was an unselfish, team-oriented half of basketball.
And it's just about time now for the third quarter to get underway.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. One half to go. You have to like what we're seeing so far from Kawhi Leonard.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
And you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
JaVale McGee is out there with Howard. And it's Green, and it's LeBron James, and it's Kuzma in at the shooting guard position. That's the group starting the second half for Frank Vogel. And that one drops for him. LeBron's got the first bucket of the third here for the Lakers. You often hear about players talk about their favorite spot to fire from on the floor. How much of an effect does that really have, the favorite shooting spot?
Most of the time, Kevin, what you're talking about is star guys, because they're the ones who ultimately in any given possession the coach is trying to find that guy in that spot to do something. What happens throughout the course of a year is when that player has the ball there, everybody else knows what to do.
Right.
Like the player knows what he's going to do, right, Kevin? Because he's a star player. But everybody around gets comfortable with the options and where it is that he goes. If he goes right, if I slide right, I'm going to get the three. If he goes left, he's spinning back. I might move towards the top of the key. So the familiarity of not just the player, but the players around the player, that's where you can make it happen.
That's interesting. A second left, just 5 to shoot. And the bright lights of L.A. perhaps too much for some players. You know what, Greg? Not for LeBron James.
This guy thrives in the spotlight. The Lakers crafting a roster to satisfy his championship ambitions. Off the court, the City of Angels perfect for maximizing his business aspirations.
The first one falls.
And it's the all-around game of LeBron James. Dominant scorer, great rebounder, incredible passer, and an intense defender when he wants to be.
Davis is checked in for JaVale McGee. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Kawhi Leonard is checked in for Maurice Harkless. Here's Leonard. Rebound the Lakers. And it's the Lakers on the break. Here's James. Howard kicks to Davis. Howard dishes to Davis. The kick out to LeBron. Back to Davis. James outside. Left side Davis. Here's Kuzma. The Lakers get it back in a new 14.
1 of 5 here, Kevin, to start the half. Their offense looks like it's shrinking right now. Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
The drive by James. It's stolen by Green. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Passes to Leonard. From deep. Rebound the Lakers. LeBron's got 4 rebounds in this game. They kick it out to Green. Down low. Stolen by Zubac. Leonard finds Sept. Rebound the Lakers.
Timeout.
Davis has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Timeout called the Lakers. And a huge piece of the Tobias Harris trade last year, Brent, Landry Shamet shows a lot of promise.
And interesting for Lambeau, as they call him, at age 22 out of Wichita State, to come into the league, show his ability to shoot from the three-point line, shot 40% from deep while taking over 4 a game last year, seemed very comfortable in seeking out the line. And the opportunity for him now with the star power around him, a lot more is going to open up for Landry Shamet to be the 3rd or 4th guy on the offensive end to make some major contributions.
Big group substitution here for the Lakers. JaVale McGee's checked in for Anthony Davis. Cousins comes in for Dwight Howard. Avery Bradley, he's checked in for LeBron. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Danny Green. The Clippers also changing it up. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Zubac. Patterson comes in for Green. Lou Williams is subbed in for Landry Shamet. Cousins trying to free himself up. Good on the shot. And that's now 6 points for JaVale McGee. Clippers trail by 9. And Leonard has it in the corner. Leonard draws the double. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Clippers with the ball. Patterson passes to Leonard. Rebounded by McGee.
It wouldn't surprise me to see him find his touch and still be a factor. Don't count them out yet.
Rondo finds McGee. Basket is good. The assist from Rondo. And now it's an 11-point Laker lead.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Rajon Rondo. And perhaps the most shocking news of the NBA offseason, Greg, the trade of Paul George. Nobody saw that coming.
Took a ransom of draft picks to get him off the Thunder. Kawhi Leonard recruited him to join him on the Clippers, and Paul obliged by demanding the trade. Came together quickly and caused a major power shift in the West.
And the Clippers call time here.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
Anthony Davis is checked in for the Lakers. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope comes in for Kyle Kuzma. And both free throws good for Paul George.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throws.
And Cousins kicks to Bradley. Right side Davis. And it's Rondo in the corner. Shot clock at 5. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Cousins. And the rejection by Harrell. Here's Leonard, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on Rajon Rondo.
And we all know what a tough cover Kawhi has become. The defender got caught in a bad position and is kicking himself for it now.
No good on the free throw. And he sinks the second. 6 seconds left to play here in the third. Here's Caldwell-Pope. Got the shot! He
Just
caught it!
no better feeling to be able to deliver in a moment like that.
Those stick with you for the rest of your life.
Absolutely.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
Great way to end the quarter there. Team is pumped up.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers going into the break with a 10-point lead. Their defense has been terrific in this game. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Lakers leading by 10. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. So for the Clippers right now, Kawhi Leonard is out there with Patrick Patterson. Then there's Harrell. Then it's Paul George. And it's Williams at the 2 guard. Here's Leonard, and that's good. Lead pass to get it done.
Yeah, we love when great offensive players get in a scoring rhythm, but Paul George right now in a great passing rhythm tonight.
Now here's James. The pass to Davis. Kicks it out to James. Lock at 6. Inside. Here's Howard. Tries again. Great D that time from Harrell.
And the effort never stops with him. No easy shots when he's on the floor.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
And it's the Lakers on the break. Davis has got the ball. Kuzma outside. Buries the long-range jumper. And the Lakers lead by 11. If you were choosing a center for the team that you ran, you've got these options: Joel Embiid, Big Cat, or Jokic in Denver. Who do you go with?
There's so much variety in their games, Kevin. And I appreciate what Jokic does so much for that Denver Nuggets offense, initiating as a center from the top. But I'm going to have to go with Embiid and the way that he can dominate the game. There's still so much potential and growth for what it is that he can do. Down on the block, doing damage, taking away a lot of three-point shots. But not to disparage what it is that Karl Anthony Towns can do. But his size and dominance, I think there's an intimidation factor that Joel Embiid brings to the game that I would lean on over the other two.
You know, Brent, how candid can players be in their answers in the post-game interviews about what has happened or what they're feeling at that time? In other words, is there a danger to being too honest as a player?
There could be, Kevin. I mean, anytime you express some of your vulnerabilities, and if it's done at the right time, somebody's going to take advantage of it. What we've seen over the past couple of years is, forget about when it is that the media is asking you questions. Most players are taking it to their social media accounts where they're able to get the message out without being baited by somebody with regards to a question. They can expound on whatever it is that they're feeling at that time, and that helps them to control the messaging a little bit more. And I think that trend is going to continue to grow.
And there's Howard. That's good on the assist by Kuzma. 9 points for Dwight Howard.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
Lakers leading by 15.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Lakers.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And you know, guys, what a nice performance it was for LeBron.
And guys, I just felt he was tremendous tonight. His energy infected his teammates, and a wrecking ball on both ends.
Kicks to Cook. To the left side wing. They get it again. Kuzma outside. Pass to Cook. Feeds to McGee. Another shot. With 1 on the clock. Tough sequence there. They just couldn't get it to fall. On offense, here are the Clippers. Trailing by 17. George passes to Harrell. The dish now to Williams. The jump shot from the baseline is right on target.
Pretty good mid-range player there. The touch from Lou Williams, especially on those kind of jumpers, that one's on the money.
James misses.
And I'm not sure that is a shot that he should be taking.
No, he should know better. He knows that's not his game, which is why we don't see him take that shot often.
Looking to get back on track here. Doesn't go that time. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Anthony, this was a win where you guys looked like you were confident and understood that you really can win every time out.
Oh, yeah, for sure. You know, coming into every game, we think we can win each game, and we definitely believe that. You know, we got to go out there and fight every game, you know, hustle, our energy, our defense, and, you know, we're going to fight for the rest of the season.
Looking good out there right now, Anthony. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. See you later.